going to the store to buy some groceries because today we are going to cook out on our smoker and have some ribs and some chicken.
Can I tell them my story?
Shelby wants to read you her story that she wrote.
Okay, can I see the camera? I can't even reach now. Okay, the story called My Little Sister. It's not done that much. So here we go. Once upon a time, there was a baby named Elizabeth. She was so nice to people. She had a stepmom because her mom and dad were lost in the woods. The stepmom was really mean, and 3 stepsisters. So mean. But, so Elizabeth was so very nice to them. The people that lived with her were like, why are you so nice to us and we're mean to you? So nice to us and we're meaner than you are. The girls, but not. Okay, so I messed up on that. So they were telling her, like, why are you so nice to us and we're mean to you? And then the 3 girls, they were laughing at her because at Elizabeth, but not Elizabeth was laughing. So I'm going to finish it someday, but I have to finish up the whole page, and I want to see it because I wrote all of that. I may not see very well on that, but it looks cool. See, my little sister. And that's how the story goes from now on. So I'm going to give you back to my mom. Bye. Well, not bye. Not bye. Not bye.
Not bye. There you go. Tell them what we're doing.
Buying some ribs.
Buying some ribs. There is a perfect key to picking out good ribs. You don't want a lot of fat. Show them this one. This one has a lot of fat. So you don't want this one. Why? Because it's got all the fat.
What's fatness? Like what? Ooh, that one looks.
This one looks a lot better. Show them this one. You want to look at it, and you want to see that it has a bunch of meat and not a lot of fat.
Not a lot of fatness. Show again. I bet that was the biggest one.
This is probably the best one.
Yeah.
That they have. So this is the one we're gonna get. You see, it has a little fat on it.
A little fat. She can still take it off, though. So she can, take it off. So not dangerous. A whole chicken.
Buying a chicken.
Huh?
The key to buying a whole chicken is to buy one that's like 3 to 4 pounds. So we might have. Dang it! They pump these chickens up. We don't. These are all like 5 or 6 pounds. Way too big.
How do you zoom in?
I don't need to zoom in. Let me see.
Okay.
These chickens are way too big. I don't understand why they plump up these chickens for. We're gonna go to Albertsons and see if we can find some smaller chicken. You're photo video bombing me. Jump. We gotta get some oil.
Some oil.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
You need to hold it the other way. They're not getting the sugar.
And I guess some milk. But today is just going to be an awesome day again.
Yeah.
So maybe today we're going to make a cake. We just don't know because yesterday we ran out of time.
So, you're not even videoing yourself, you're like videoing up here. So one of the things that I cook with my ribs, I can't tell you the whole thing that I do, but one of the things that I do use is light brown sugar. I can't tell you when I use it or how I use it, but I use it. Come this way. We're gonna get sprinkles for the cake.
What?
Oh, we have sprinkles at home. Come here, come this way. Yeah, we do. It's in the drawer. We have like a whole thing. Where's all those sprinkles? Out. No, Shelby, we have one of those circle ones that has sprinkles.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we have a lot of sprinkles, so we're good. We need to get some heavy duty foil. That's another thing that I use. I typically cook my ribs for a couple of hours and then I wrap them. So, you not want to push it? No. It's really loud. Loud noises give her a headache and make her ears hurt. Alright. We need the heavy duty. And, you know, they say that you can't tell the difference between Great Value brands and name brands. There is. Okay, you're like way too close to me.
Beep beep.
And you can't use this size. You have to have the long one. Do they have a long one in a bigger?
Boing.
Like, what's the difference?
Cause
Oh, here's one. 75. Right next to it. You don't need that much, but
yeah.
what else do I need?
You need
Cherry syrup.
cherry syrup. That is good.
You got a great
Don't be rude about that.
Shelby always takes out the basket. Alright, so we're going to finish our shopping. And we will see you later.
When we're making the cake. Bye-bye.
Good. Okay, so we're home. We're going to get our ribs prepared. So, hold on a minute. So, let's see if you can, yeah, perfect. So what I typically do is get a knife. And I'm going to just cut it open like so. Do this in the sink because there's a lot of blood. I'm going to get it out. Place it in your sink. You're going to then throw, it's good to have the trash can near you. You're going to rinse it off. You're always going to wash off your meat. Always, always. Rinse it off really good. Always have the other side of the sink open so you can easily wash your hands. And get a paper towel. Alright. Now that we've done that, what I'm going to do is pick it up and I'm going to move it over and put some parchment paper down so I don't get my counter dirty. move it over here. I'm going to flip it to where the bottom is up. I'm going to get my knife. I'm going to trim off some of this excess fat. Sometimes there's a lot more fat on it. This one seems pretty trimmed, which is nice. I'm going to flip it around. Next, I'm going to peel off the skin that's on the back.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the camera.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. What? What?
It's not so
It's easy to peel it off with a paper towel, not with your bare hands. It's a little difficult to grab a hold of. This is something that you want to always be sure that you do. Otherwise, when it cooks, it will stay on there, and as you can see, it's like a nasty, it's like a piece of skin. Look, it's like a nasty piece of skin. So you want to make sure that you get it off all right here. It also makes the flavor a lot better through the meat. I already have my smoker fired up. There's different ways you can do it. I typically light some charcoal first to get it going, and then I add wood. I don't remember what kind of wood I have right now. This wood I've had is pretty old. Make sure that you're not using wet wood. I don't use wood chips. There's a bug in here. Alright. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to actually flip it back over. You're not going to cook this whole piece of meat. I typically don't. I will get a bigger knife. You're going to cut it like this. I get a really, really, really sharp knife because you gotta cut through some bones. I typically make a premeditated line so I know where I'm gonna cut, so I know that it's gonna be a straight cut. Cut through the bones. See, there's still some more that I need to cut through. This knife is pretty sharp. So you're going to have this piece right here that you're not, you can cook it if you want to. So now what you have is an awesome looking rack of ribs. I'm not going to cook this meat today, I don't think. I mean, it's a good piece of meat. I could throw it on there just for fun. We'll do that. In my trash can. Now I'm going to change out my parchment paper because it's quite nasty. Wash my hands. Before I switch it on to the new of paper, going to get mustard and some of my rib rub. I actually use the same rub for chicken and for ribs. I won't be needing these anymore. Alright. What I'm going to do is take this off. Put it put it in the sink. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to throw this extra fat away. It's like a little switch. Okay. There we go. Now I have this awesome piece of awesomeness. Alright, wash my hands again. Alright. So I use mustard. It's like a natural tenderizer. I'm gonna go ahead and open this other one. Just in case I need it. And I'm gonna go ahead and open the wrap. Another thing that I like to do is wear gloves. It just makes the cleaning process a lot easier, and then it doesn't make your hands smell like mustard for a day. Some awesome gloves on. You can just use, like, if you can go by like the medical supply store, you can just use like surgical gloves. This one's about to be out, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the new one. You want to try to keep one hand clean the whole time. It's best if you do this the night before as well. Alright, I'm going to put it back over. And then get some of that. Use a generous amount. You can look online at different types of rubs you use. I unfortunately cannot tell you my rub, but I can tell you it's really good. Alright, as you can see, this is what it looks like before it cooks. Right now, that's perfect what we want it to be. I'm going to go ahead and put in a piece of wood so it can start smoking, right? That's the ultimate goal. Put in a nice big piece. I'm going to close this. Excuse my dog if you saw her. I'm going to sit out here for a minute. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to monitor it. I got this open all the way. Smokestack is open. Right now there is no heat inside. This is what it looks like inside. See that smoke starting? That's good. That's a good sign. So we'll just wait. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to go ahead and open this a little bit. Get some air flowing, not much. There's two ways to maintain your heat. One is through the smokestack, and then one is through the pit down there. It's already starting to smell really good out here, and I just have some wood in it. The charcoal I used today was mesquite charcoal. I like the smell of it. You can use different types of charcoal. It doesn't really matter. Charcoal just basically gets it going. It's like a cheap way to get it going. So here in a minute, I'm going to get my temperature around 275. That's the temperature that I would like to maintain it at. throughout the day. It's like a science. It's something that you can't honestly just leave. You can't just put something on the smoker and go shopping for the day. It's something that you have to dedicate your whole day to, depending on what you're cooking. Ribs can take anywhere from 6 to 7 hours to smoke at that temperature. Chicken can take anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. It honestly just depends how fat your chicken is. We were able to find a chicken that was about 4.5 pounds, which was the smallest one we could find. Everything else was steroid pumped up to 5 to 7 pounds. Why they do that, I don't know. We didn't get Pilgrim's Pride, and you want to make sure that you get one that's not already injected. So, here in a minute, I'm gonna get my chicken prepared. I'm not gonna throw that one on until about 1 o'clock, but as soon as my temperature gets on, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my ribs. I'm hoping to get them on by 10 o'clock. I don't even know what time it is. If I put them on by 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, it should be done by like 4 or 5, which would be good in time for dinner. We're expecting a little bit of rain today. I really, really, really hope it doesn't rain. My doggy, our fence is down. The storm blew it over about 2 months ago, and the maintenance, our people that we lease from, we do not own this house, we lease it. They are not being very cooperative and wanting to get it fixed. So for now, this is what we got. Fun. Alright, as you can see, we have got a good temperature going. Just a little above 250. That's where I'd like it to stay at. I don't want it to really get any hotter than that. If it starts to get any hotter, I will adjust the smoke box. The ribs are on. Right now, I'm...
3 of us.
Oh, cool. Alright, here's my chicken. I already rinsed it off. I took out all the nasty insides. I went ahead and put a pan with some cling wrap on it for easy cleanup. And let's get this chicken prepared. What you're going to do is cut directly down the center of the chicken. I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece of chunk of fat off. I don't like that. I'm going to go ahead and flip it so I can feel the breastbone. And I'm going to cut right. Remember, you can do that line to give you a real defined cut. Chicken can be a little tough to cut.
Jordan, stop.
You can hear my child in the background yelling at her cat.
Jordan!
God, these bones. These bones are tough. This rib cage right here can be quite challenging at times. There we go. It's not the most pleasant sound in the world. So once that, we're going to put one here.
Mama,
What?
do you like this picture?
Beautiful.
Jordan.
We're going to take this. It's got a bunch of chicken grease on it, so be careful.
Can I use this to black for your eyes?
That's fine. Alright. Now that that's done, don't need the knife. Now what you see, we have 2 equal halves. Very beautiful chicken. They're not too big. I would like for them to be a little smaller, but that is okay. Dry my hands really, 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 really good for this.
Jordan, you better not eat this.
Why don't you get him off of the table? So he doesn't mess with your paints. We don't want him to get paint on him. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still a little wet. We are going to do the same thing with the chicken that we did with the ribs. We'll put the mustard, and then we actually use the same rub. We're going to, I always like to start with the bottom first. Like again, it's always good to marinate it the day before, if you know you're going to be smoking the next day. That's good in there. I'll turn it over. There's not a specific amount of mustard that you need. You're just going to lather it on there.
Okay. Mama, what color shirt do you want of these colors?
Purple. Shelby's painting. Alright. Looks like we got a good enough amount. In a minute you can, okay? Alright, looks like we're good and mustard up. We're going to grab the same rub. Go ahead and flip that. I like the bottom. Oh, that's a lot. That's okay though. Doesn't really matter how much you put on. As long as it's completely covered, it doesn't matter.
Mama, do you want your shirt colored in or not?
It's up to you. Surprise me. Flip it over. You don't really, it's honestly better to do it the night before. I think it turns out a lot better than doing it the day of. That's in my opinion. Call me crazy. To me, it gives it less chunks. Just really slather it in there. It's gonna be really good. Alright. I think that's good enough. Alright. There is the chicken ready to go on. I'm going to put it on at about 9 minutes. Shelby is just painting.
I'm not done just,
It looks pretty though. I like it. It looks like we have dresses on.
You know.
You wanted to say hi. An hour and 40 minutes. And the chicken has been on for just a little over an hour. Everything is looking good. Temperature staying good. Very, very good. What else is there? My doggy's playing. Chloe. My backyard needs to be mowed, but it's hard for my lawnmower man to get back here. Due to the fence being down. So we've asked, he's agreed to, it's okay to space it out a little bit longer, even though I would just love for him to come and just mow it right now. It's just hard for him to get back here. The gate's broken. Chloe, come here. Come here. Thank you. It kind of sucks. But everything's going good with the ribs and chicken so far. Everything smells good. Right now I'm cooking some bacon in the kitchen. We're going to have BLTs for lunch. Those are always really, really, really good. So we'll be doing that, and in just a little bit I'm going to make some pasta salad. I'm just doing it out of the box, nothing special. So we'll have that with our food tonight, so it'll be good. And it'll chill. You see my doggy? She doesn't typically like coming outside, but when she does and somebody's out here, she doesn't mind it. Chloe. Chloe! Chloe! She's a pretty girl. There's like a smudge up on my camera. Did you see that? Let's see if I still see it here. Yeah, there's totally a smudge. Maybe it's just on this. Who knows? Nope, there's a smudge. Let's see if I can get it off. Yay, I fixed it! See how clear it is now? Beautiful. Beautiful! Beautiful day. Look at that. Awesome clouds. It sprinkled for a little bit, for like a minute. Actually rained for like 1 minute. Awesome. I will update y'all soon. What you doing? And eating what?
What are they called?
Muddy Buddies?
Muddy Buddies.
Can you make sure you're sitting up when you're eating? Thank you. This room needs a makeover. When we move, we'll be redoing everything. All of this will go. We'll get all new stuff. Wow, let's go see what Kevin's doing. Goodbye.
Close the door.
Say bye-bye.
Oh, one more thing.
Oh, I don't know what she said. He's working on his paper. We gotta be really quiet. Be cool. Go to school. Be cool. We are making pasta salad. We just had some BLTs. I need to put, boom, that up. Be putting that up in a little bit. But I'm just making some pasta salad to go with our dinner tonight. It's gonna be delicious. Alright, it's time to open up the smoker and get the ribs off to wrap them. Everything is looking mighty fine while I have this open. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my chicken. I do spray my meat periodically throughout cooking. It just, I mean, as you can see, look at that shine. That's just awesome. It's so delicious. I also spray my ribs. Let's see if I can, nope, can't do that. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to do this one-handed, but maybe I can. We're just going to grab it and put the ribs right here. They are looking quite delicious right now. Close this. Get that temperature going back up. Go inside. Let's wrap these ribs and put them back on the smoker. Alright, we're back. I have my ribs wrapped. You can go online and find different ways to wrap your ribs and what to do when you're wrapping your ribs. I have secret recipes, so I will not be showing that, and I did not show any of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it back on the smoker, and I'm also going to check the temperature of my chicken while I have it open. Let the smoke come out. Put the ribs back on. Let's check the temperature of the chicken. When you check the temperature of the chicken, you want to get it underneath like this. Oh, chicken's about to be done on this one. Yeah. You want to look for an internal temperature of like 165. This one's reading right at 170, so we need to go ahead and take that one off. We'll go in and get the stuff and take it off. I'm going to check the temperature of the other chicken real quick and see what that one's cooking out. We might need to take them both off. You definitely do not want to overcook your chicken. Do you, Shelby? Hello? Okay, Shelby's not talking. The other chicken is about 140 right now. It needs a few more minutes. It's going up to 150.
Mama, can we ride my bike?
Not right now, baby. Yeah, it's staying at about 140. So we're going to cook this chicken for a little longer. I'm going to go get a pan, and I'm going... What? And she wants to go ride her bike. So we're going to go get a pan, and we're going to take that chicken off. It's going to be good. Chicken is done. Looks
Brown and beef.
delicious. I'm excited.
Wait.
No!
Wait, face it to me. It looks round and beef.
It's poultry. It's not beef.
I know.
Looks so good. We have the ribs here. They are done. We have not opened them up.
It changes gold.
Time to cut them. I'm in love.
Them ribs. Use a big knife though.
They should know to use a big knife.
Y'all have to use a big knife because it would be more hard to cut if you got a little knife, like a butter knife. So, let's show them what it looks like when it's cut up.
Yeah, we'll show them in just a minute. Alright. This is it. They are all cut. Perfect. Perfection.
Can I put them under?
No, they're too messy, baby. Perfection. They're still hot.
Oh my god.
These were cooked for almost 7 hours.
Wait, oh my gosh. Can I tell y'all guys something? When you open that, when it's ready, you need to watch out because there's juice in
A lot
there.
of juices.
And if you spill it all over the place, that would be really messy. And people would not like that happening. So believe me.
Let's get it down.
It looks like a rainbow.
There we go.
Y'all think it's a rainbow?
Perfectly
But it's not very
cooked and cut up ribs. And this is what we're having for dinner. Ribs, chicken, pasta salad, and fresh green beans. So excited to eat after cooking all day.